keep your guard up. Especially looking up.
No, you don't want to go up there! A dragon! It's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Thuri, Boantid Vogri Hasuliksejun Kuzig. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folosai Dovakin, Zuu, Korav Nid Nol Dov Duhai. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Kridar Jur.
Look out!
A dragon! It's a dragon!
Saloknir, hear my voice and despair.
I'm not someone to trifle with.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
I'm right behind you.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
Back already? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Looks like we're going to a party. And what makes it more interesting is that there's going to be a little heist or thievery work while we're there. Ooh, spicy. It's kind of like in some of the stories I used to read. Classic espionage. And you aren't? It's a party. A Thalmor one. But they'd still have the finest wine and the most exquisite food. A good break from what we've been eating recently. I also think you probably know this by now, but I'm not all gloom and dreary. I do have interests, and 2 of them just happen to be high-end parties and alcohol. Oh, and you're a saint? Come on now. I enjoy the pleasantries of life. Nothing wrong about that.
Another adventure. Just you and me against the world now.
You're such a sweet talker. So that explains why you keep bumping into me.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. End up like
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains.
positions.
It's exactly
Sorry,
what
you
I
need to go home.
imagined.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she knows
Traitor!
All hard.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Breton? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. My boy, loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
You just spend your time here bossing me around and yelling for more drinks. You're practically
Your job
retired
is to get into the
already.
party without being fingered
Why
as a
not let
spy.
me run the Skeever?
I'll take care of
I
the
already
rest.
know lots about it.
Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar.
But you always say you want
You're such a sweet talker.
if you want rumors.
I just want to hold you in my arms. Come here.
End of discussion.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Hey, so... I know we only got one invitation to the party, but do you think I could still come too? Maybe I could use a charm spell on the manor guard, or perhaps I could just use my arcane arts to sneak past everyone. Alright then. If I could ask a favor though, do try to bring home some fine Colovian brandy. I really would appreciate it. I'll wait here, at the inn. Just don't take too long, okay? So... I just can't get enough of you.
Right behind you. Thought you'd never ask.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
I've got your back.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? This is no time for cold feet. I've put everything in your hands here. Not least
Yes.
Malborn. Life. I guess that will have to do. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Fellow latecomers to this little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today.
Welcome to the Tholmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh.
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Have you heard any interesting rumors lately? Run out of the Alto wine.
Well, I did hear that Ulfric
Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
But it sounds too
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes,
Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later.
Have you found it difficult to
Please,
get provisions
enjoy
lately?
yourself.
I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately.
What can I get for you?
With that problem.
What can I get for you, ma'am?
Troubling times indeed.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter. Even when every other farm in the hold is barely scraping by, the harvest at Rorikstead is always bountiful. Is it good
What
fortune?
does a fellow need to
the
do
blessings
to
of
get
the
a drink
divines?
around here?
Who knows?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I hope they'll serve the roasted venison with bear green sauce that we had.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Interesting gossip lately.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
And with no sign of
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg.
And Captain Safia can't...
Attention, everyone! Could I have
Of
your
course, you'd never
attention,
admit
please?
such a thing.
I have
Captain
an
Safia
announcement.
is far too proud a woman for that.
I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking, got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
I'll wait.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did you see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissary treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. What was that? It's over here! No more! You wish to defeat! No more! I yield! I yield! Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
He's got to be here somewhere. Is someone there?
Last
Well, that's done and done. Hopefully that's the last of them. I'm starting to get a bit tired.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
I'm glad we're here together, if you know what I mean.
What's on your mind?
I'm getting out of here. By the gods.
Dragon!
Fighting a daughter of cold heart.
You die this day, dragon!
This isn't your day.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Yes, my lady?
mug around here somewhere.
Just you and me against the world now.
I'll be waiting, honey. Wouldn't want to keep your love waiting too long, would you?
What's on your mind? As you wish, my Thane.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. Do you need something?
I've been waiting for you. As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life. Is there anything else you need?
I'm glad you're here with me. I knew you'd miss me.
So, what's next for our adventures? Something more daring and risky? Or something more relaxed? It's nice. I wouldn't have any qualms about living here. Sometimes, it's nice just to get away from the bustling cities. A lot of them feel so cramped, except Whiterun, but you get what I mean. Even open cities like that tend to get a bit too crowded sometimes. Especially Riften. By my ancestors, don't get me started on that. It's too... and the people there always look nervous, which makes me nervous. The countryside is just different. You know?
I'm right behind you.